Hey guys, happy Fragrance Friday. So thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to go over all of the fragrances and the body care that I have used throughout this past week. We're going to start with last Friday, and then we are going to go ahead and go through this last Thursday. So if you're interested in what I am wearing today, which is this Friday, then I would definitely love to have you check out my Instagram, and I will put my handle right down here so you guys can go on there and follow me on Instagram, because I do post what I use usually like on a daily or every few days. I will post what I've worn, my scent of the day. So if you're interested in learning about what fragrances I'm using sooner than these Fragrance Friday videos, definitely head on over to Instagram and check me out over there. And we are just going to get started with this Fragrance Friday video. So if you like these type of videos, I would love if you stick around and watch this video, and we will just go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, so starting from last Friday. So this week has actually been a little bit warmer where I'm living. Like I've told you guys in the last videos, it's really been kind of cold, cloudy here. We only get a little bit of sun every so often, it seems like, and then it never gets that warm. So lately I was not really pulling out my summer fragrances or anything like that, or high heat fragrances, because it really isn't high heat here. So I'm thinking about doing a video of like summer fragrances, since I can't really use all of my summer fragrances right now since the weather is so back and forth. But this last week, we actually had some decent weather. So I was able to pull out a few more things, and that are more like high heat oriented. And then I also tried out a couple of my new things from my Victoria's Secret haul. So we're going to talk about that stuff as well. But starting last Friday, so last Friday I was going to try out this one because this is actually the first time I have used this fragrance mist, but I have used the lotion, and I've owned the lotion for probably like a month or two or so. So but I just recently got the fragrance mist on the Bath and Body Works SAS on one of my hauls. So this is coconut pineapple, and so this is the first time that I was actually able to try out this fragrance mist. I have used this lotion before, but the lotion, I think I paired it with what did I pair it with? Pink pineapple, that one, the pink pineapple sunrise or whatever. So yeah, I did pair this one with something different, and I did like the lotion. It's very, very creamy. It smells like a creamy pina colada. And so I liked that, since it was kind of just a straight pineapple coconut fragrance, but the pineapple is a bit different than it is like in the pink pineapple one. So it's just a very, very creamy coconutty fragrance with that hint of pineapple. So it's like a creamy pina colada. And yeah, I just recently got this, and then I tried it out for the first time. The fragrance notes are shaved coconut, fresh pineapple, and sugar cane. So yeah, just straight ingredients that are like sweet and sugary and summery. So that's kind of what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a very summery fragrance. It's very sweet and creamy. Yeah, so it's super sweet and creamy. It smells kind of either like a dessert or a pina colada. It smells like edible almost. Like this is definitely a kind of food-like scent to me, in my opinion. But yeah, it's so sweet. Coconut and pineapple. It's just straight up coconut, pineapple, and sweetness. It smells really, really good. This is a great summer fragrance. This would be a great high heat fragrance, but it can also be used, you know, like in lower heat. Of course, you guys can use whatever you want, whenever you want, but some fragrances do tend to perform better in high heat or cooler heat or coolness, you know, cold. So it really does kind of depend for me on the day which fragrance I like to wear, but I have been trying out some more fragrances that I've just recently got. So I usually like to try them out right away. But yeah, the sun was out here a little bit more than it has been. So this actually went pretty well with the day that I used it on. I definitely enjoyed this scent. It's definitely a very, very sweet, creamy pineapple scent, and I definitely enjoy it. The top is kind of cute because it's like a green color. They usually do like silver or gold nozzles, but this is actually a dark green. This actually came out, it was a little bit past the holidays, and it was like in their spring collection. This was part of the tropical collection this year. So they have like a tropical, you know, scene on the front, which is cute. And I think on this one they had the birds. Yeah, so on the lotion they have the little birds, but I don't think that is on the fragrance mist. I'm not really sure why they didn't put the birds on the fragrance mist, but they did on the lotion. But yeah, it's a very good fragrance. It's very summery. It's very beachy. Like this kind of reminds me of the beach because it reminds me of like cold pina coladas and a sunny day. So yeah, this is a nice one, and I definitely am glad that I was able to add the fragrance mist to my collection in these last SAS hauls. So, yeah, that was last Friday. So, jumping to Saturday, I had to pull this one out again. This is one of my newfound favorites. Like, I keep using this one every single week because I just love it so much. I would probably use it every day, maybe, but I don't know. I get kind of tired of fragrances. Sometimes I do like to mix it up and vary it. Like, I probably would get very tired of this if I did use it every day, just like any fragrance. But this one is like my newfound favorite. I love this one. This one could also be used in different seasons. It's not just summer, but it does go really well with summer, to me anyways, and the climate that I'm in. But this is Sunset Glow, and this came out before. This is a repackage, this package, or this packaging. And it's super cute because they put a straw in it. So it's part of the straw collection of this summer. So this did come out in their summer collection. It was in their first summer collection, came out with like the orange spritz and the, I think it's poolside cabana. So yeah, this one is so nice. It is a like gourmand type summer fragrance to me, but it smells so good. It has a base of like the cherry, that cherry, and then you know, there's other notes intertwined with that cherry scent, and it just smells delicious. It smells like, oops, I just sprayed it the wrong way. Okay. So it smells so good. You can smell that cherry right away, and it's like a deep, true cherry. It is not like a candy artificial cherry. It's like real cherry. So it smells delicious. And then it's got some other fragrance notes that are making it really creamy and just pulling it all together. So the actual fragrance notes on this one are fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. So yeah, this is super good. I love this fragrance. It does have the caramelized vanilla that you can smell in it as well. I think that's what makes me love it even more. So if you have not checked this one out, I would definitely try checking this one out. This could be good for people who love gourmand scents and also for people who don't, because it is definitely a very unique scent. It's like just so creamy, cherry, good, caramelized, vanilla. You can smell all those notes in it, and it just smells delicious. It almost smells like a dessert. And I did pair this with the matching lotion, and I went with the lotion on this one because it does have that vanilla in it. So a lot of times when they put vanilla in the body creams, they tend to turn yellow. So that is why I went with the lotion on this one. But yeah, Sunset Glow is such a great fragrance. It's good for any season. I have been loving this, and I've been using it every week. If you've been watching my Fragrance Friday videos, you know ever since I got this one, I've been using this every single week, and it is totally one of my favorites, and I'm gonna just keep using it and using it and using it. So yeah, I love it. Love this one. Okay, so then on to Sunday. Like I said, it was a good week here. It was pretty sunny and nice, so I kind of stuck with more like summery type scents. So I did pull out this one right here, which is fresh coconut and cotton. To be honest, this is not my favorite scent. I don't know, it has a weird scent in it that kind of throws me off. but the coconut in this is very, very creamy. Like it's such a creamy coconut, but I think that like, I don't know, it's not really a laundry scent to me because I mean, it kind of is, but it has like a weird edge to it to me. I know a lot of people do love this one and a lot of people don't like it. So, it goes back and forth. This is kind of one you may want to smell in store if you were going to pick this one up. I don't know if it's still available or not. I think this one might actually be sold out now. So, from SAS and stuff. As far as the other ones, I'm not sure either because SAS is, ended it. And now it's like a summer sale. So I think this one was not available anymore. And the Sunset Glow might still be on there. And the pineapple and coconut, I'm not sure about that one either. So right now is kind of a transition period for Bath and Body Works. They're ending their like summer sales and kind of getting rid of a lot of those products, and they're going to be bringing in fall. So if you're interested in any of the summer fragrances, I would definitely get on that now and see if they are still available if you are in need of some of that. Otherwise, like if you're really interested in a certain scent, you can always usually find those on eBay or Mercari or places like that. But yeah, this is just such a creamy, creamy scent. It's very creamy and coconutty, and it kind of gets me past that like weird laundry smell, which it's not really a laundry smell to me. It's almost kind of like an airy note in it that I don't know, it smells kind of odd to me. But let me know what you guys think of Fresh Coconut and Cotton. This is a strong fragrance, so it lasted quite a while on me. The fragrance notes are coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. So I did not get the lotion to this. I could have, but I just passed on it, honestly, because it's not one of my favorites. It's not super sweet or anything like that. It's just a very creamy, creamy scent. And then I think it's that coastal breeze that is kind of giving it that smell that I don't like. But otherwise, it's a really good scent. Some people really love this one. It is very long lasting. It's a nice coconut scent that is not super sweet. So if you're into things that are not super sweet, like gourmands or candy scents or anything like that, this is like a pure creamy coconut instead of, like a sweet creamy coconut. So if you're interested in that, you may want to check that out. I don't have the lotion to this, like I said, so I did pair this with this right here, which is the Tropic Glow Body Butter. This is the Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. This is actually supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Boom Boom Cream, but this is by Tree Hut. So it's Tree Hut's Tropic Glow. And yeah, it's supposed to be a firming body butter. I enjoy this. The consistency is nice. It absorbs really, really well into the skin. I have not paired this before with the coconut and cotton. I think it actually would go better with the Waikiki Beach coconut, but I just paired it with this because I felt like I needed to use this because I haven't used it in so long. So I want to see what it would do. And it wasn't bad together, honestly. It kind of took away from that weird scent that I don't like since I paired it with this. And this is kind of a stronger scented body butter. So as you can see, I have used quite a bit out of here. It says that it's made with shea butter, capicola butter, pistachio, and guarana extracts. So yeah, it's super good. I don't know about firming because I don't use it like on a daily basis, but it does make my skin feel really good and really smooth when I do use it. And the scent is just delicious. I love the scent. It's kind of like a perfumey scent, but it's almost like an edible scent as well. So it just smells so good. It almost reminds me of the mall. Like I was telling my husband before, this reminds me of the mall, and I'm not sure why. I think it's just everything like it's kind of got a perfumey aspect. It's kind of got like a foodie aspect. And when you go into the mall, you kind of smell all those fragrances and food and different things all at once. Well, I don't know why, but this reminds me of just walking into the mall. So yeah, I do like this one. It is really nice moisturization. It makes my body feel good. So yeah, I did actually use this with the scrub, which I didn't pull out to show you guys, but they do have the firming body scrub in this from Tree Hut as well. And I used that in the shower before I put this on. And it was really nice. I love this one. I probably would repurchase this in the future because it's really, really nice. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna go on to Monday. So on Monday, I want to pull out a somewhat new fragrance. I've only used this one like once. So I got this during the SAS. This was a collection that actually came out for SAS. It was in the Salt Shack collection, and this is Cotton Candy Clouds. Now this is a repackage, and I think it was named Saltwater Taffy a long, long time ago, and then it came out as Cotton Candy Clouds a couple times after that. So this is a repackage. It has come back almost every year. The packaging is not my favorite. Like I've said before, it kind of gives me like weird 90s vibes, but I mean, that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, it's kind of not fitting to me. Like if they put cotton candy on the front, that would have looked a lot cuter, in my opinion. But this is a really nice fragrance and I've been loving it so far. It is different than I expected though. So the fragrance notes are spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. So that sounds delicious. It sounds like it'd be, you know, sugary berries with vanilla. But honestly, it doesn't smell like cotton candy to me. It has like a, I don't know, it just smells like something different than cotton candy. So it's a nice scent though. And you can smell that vanilla. And I don't get a big berry burst or anything like that. Like the berries sit really far in the background on this one. And you can smell the sugar for sure. But it almost is like a toasted sugar to me. It's kind of like a yeah, like a toasted or caramelized sugar to me, which doesn't make me think of cotton candy. Cotton candy like makes me think of sugary, fluffy, and pink. It doesn't make me think of like caramelized vanilla and you know, that. But to me, it kind of reminds me more of like a caramelized vanilla type scent with that sugar. Like it does have a lot of sugar in this, but the berries really do take a background. It is kind of like Pastel Skies, but not really. It's definitely got a different scent profile than Pastel Skies, but by looking at the fragrance notes, you would think it would be similar. But it does kind of take on a different, just a different fragrance for sure. So but I'm definitely glad I added this to my collection. Even though it's not really what I thought it was going to be, it's still a really, really nice fragrance and it's very sugary and sweet, and I do like that. So it kind of just reminds me of a dessert or something like that. But yeah, I do really like this one, and I did get the cream to go with it. As far as packaging, again, not my favorite, but it's, you know, more about the scent. I like the packaging on the body cream better than the actual fragrance mist. But yeah, they are really nice. I love this combo, and I'm so glad to have Cotton Candy Clouds in my collection because it is like a beloved fragrance that I had never really tried out and stuff. So I definitely want to try this one out, and I do like it, but it definitely is different than I expected. All right, so let's go on to this would be Tuesday. So Tuesday was the 4th of July. So I, you know, I had to wear a certain fragrance for 4th of July, which I'm sure most of you guys can guess. Of course, it had to be Firecracker Pop on 4th of July. So I couldn't not wear this on the 4th of July, and I do have the matching body cream. I got this actually right before SAS, like on one of their flash sales. So it was like $5.95 or something like that. But I was able to get it right before the SAS started, and I think the packaging on this is super cute. It has the little red stars and the blue cap, and it just makes it look so festive and like 4th of July. Like that's why I had to wear this for, you know, 4th of July. So the fragrance notes on this one are red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. So when I first got this, I thought it was going to be more of a cherry forward scent, which you can smell a little bit of cherry in it, but personally, this smells like Hawaiian punch to me. Yeah, with all the combination of all those fragrances, the cherry, the citrus, and the berry, it makes it smell just like Hawaiian punch, which I've said before. But a lot of people say this smells like the bomb pops. It kind of does smell like those bomb pops, but to me, it smells like Hawaiian punch, like a whole lot more than bomb pops. So, yeah, if you like Hawaiian punch or something like that, or you like bomb pops, you may want to try this one out. This one is like seasonal. I'm not sure if it's still available now since it's after the 4th, or if it's sold out or whatever, but this is definitely a good one to have in your collection. It's definitely not as cherry forward as I thought. It's more of like an artificial smell too. So it's like artificial cherries and berries and citrus. So I think that's why it's making me think of like tropical punch because or Hawaiian punch because that's kind of more of a artificial drink. So yeah, it's kind of like a candied artificial type Hawaiian punch scent to me, but I still enjoy it. I was a little bit iffy on it at first because I don't know, it was just almost too sweet. And I'm not a huge Hawaiian punch fan. I love candy scents, I love gourmand scents, but Hawaiian punch like isn't really my thing. But once I got this on my body, it actually smelled quite good. Once it hit like with my body chemistry, it made it smell a little bit different and I started enjoying it more. So yeah, I like this one, but I definitely wouldn't be using this one every day, or even maybe every week. This is a good summer one though to have in the summer because it does kind of just give you those carefree vibes, and the Hawaiian punch kind of makes you think of summer because a cold drink. But yeah, Firecracker Pop had to do that one for the 4th of July. So it's a good one. Let me know in the comments if you like this one or if you use this one on 4th of July. Let me know. All right, so then we are on to Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I actually wanted to test out some of my new fragrances. So I had just gotten some in from Bath and Body Works, or not Bath and Body Works, I'm sorry, Victoria's Secret, because I did a little haul for semi-annual sale over there. So I actually picked up this one, the Orange Flower Sun. I heard some really good reviews on this one, and that's kind of what prompted me to get this one. And then also the scent notes, which the scent notes are Citrus Blossoms Awaken, Blush Woods, bubblegum petals. So the bubblegum petals kind of got me because I knew that this wouldn't smell just like bubblegum or anything because bubblegum petals is more like a floral type fragrance, or that's what I thought it would be. And I thought this one would be a lot more citrusy as well, but it's actually different. So this one to me gives me more of like a creamy smell. Yeah, so I get a slight bubble gum smell from this. It's like right at first you get hit with kind of like a sweet bubblegum type scent, like almost like the bubblegum balls. Like those little bubblegum balls that you can get out of the machine. That's kind of what it's giving me, a slight scent of that. And then it's mixed in though with this like creaminess, and it just like it smells really really good. But the thing is I didn't get the matching lotion to this because it was sold out and not available, or I would have. But this is not very long lasting at all. Like I couldn't smell this really after I sprayed it the first, I don't know, probably like the within the first hour it really started dissipating. And it's not like a long lasting fragrance at all. I did pair this over this right here, which is the honey lotion from Victoria's Secret Pink. And this is a really nice lotion. It kind of has a weird smell to me, but I think it's the floral component in this, but it not bad. It's like a light smell. So I thought that this would go well with that, kind of like overpower whatever smell this had, but it kind of mixed more because this is not a very strong scent. So yeah, this is a little bit different than I expected, just because it's more creamy than I thought it was going to be. And then it's also more, it doesn't last that long. Like, it's the longevity on this just doesn't hold up to me. So I don't know. I ended up pairing this one, like I put a perfume over top of it because it just was not working for me. Like, it was not lasting. I even like tried to refresh throughout the day, and it kind of just dissipated so quick. So if you've experienced the same thing with this fragrance, please let me know. I know that a lot of people like this one, and I do like this one. I do like the fragrance, but the longevity just wasn't there. So it's a nice fragrance, and I'm glad to have added it to my collection. But I would definitely have to pair this one with a perfume because it just doesn't last. But it does smell really good. So I don't know. But then we are on to the last one, which is Thursday. So on Thursday, I wanted to try out another Victoria's Secret fragrance that I had recently hauled, and this one is Private Sundeck. So I was fortunate enough to actually get the lotion because it was still available with for Private Sundeck. And the back of it says Solar Citrus, Tonka, and Pineapple, this way to the terrace. Okay, so this one I thought was going to be very different as well. So this one I thought was going to smell like a lot more pineapple-y and citrus, but it doesn't. It actually smells to me like, okay, so it's like vanilla with a little bit of honey, and then it almost has like a woody scent to me, like a sauna. But as far as the pineapple, like, I'm not really picking up much pineapple or citrus in this. Like, I think of citrus and pineapple to be more of like either a very sweet fruit, you know, or a very like tart, tangy fruit. And I'm getting neither of those. So the citrus and the pineapple that they use in this is very minute. This is more of like a very creamy vanilla honey fragrance with like with that solar note in it that's kind of giving it like a sauna vibe. So yeah, it's a really nice fragrance actually, but to me it doesn't make me think fully of summer. I don't know. It almost smells more warm to me. Like, this could be used any time of year, honestly. It is a really good fragrance, but again, it is a very light fragrance. So with their signature fragrances, Victoria's Secret, I don't really have a problem with the longevity. So like on, you know, Velvet Petals, the Moonlit Blooms, and, you know, like all those ones, all the main core line of Victoria's Secret, they hold up on me really well. When I use the lotion and the fragrance mist, it usually lasts all day. But I don't know what it is with these like seasonal ones or whatever, because they are not lasting nearly as long as, say, like the core ones last on my skin. Um, it kind of just dissipates right away. So I don't know if I will be continuing to purchase much Victoria's Secret fragrances unless it's something that I really want or something, because the longevity just isn't there. Like, even though the scent is nice, the fragrance is nice, the longevity, it just doesn't last. It's so light and it just doesn't last on your skin very well. So, I mean, I don't know if I will continue purchasing much Victoria's Secret. I do like Victoria's Secret though. Like, I do like them, and I like certain ones last longer than others. And so it's hard to say. But I mean, this fragrance is really nice. I could see wearing it any time of year. But yeah, I think I would definitely have to pair this with like a perfume because the lasting power just isn't there. So if you want your fragrance to project, you're going to have to wear something on top of it, because even putting a ton of this stuff on, and refreshing throughout the day, it's just kind of, you know, not coming through. Like it's not projecting. It's, you know, I can barely smell it on myself after using it, you know, like an hour ago. So, so I don't know. So I'm torn about these Victoria's Secret fragrance mists because they are so kind of diluted or something. Like they smell really good just out of the cap, but it's just the lasting. I mean, I can barely smell it in the cap when I just sprayed it. So it just, you know, doesn't last as long as I would like this to last. But I mean, if you layer this and use it with other things, then it might work a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. I might try that next time. But I think I did wear a perfume over this. But yeah, that is pretty much what I wore all week. I am going to talk about a couple other things. So I got this in the haul. This is the Honey Kiwi Scrub from Victoria's Secret's Pink. And I did really enjoy this one. I almost used up all of my regular honey scrub, and I got this one kind of to replace it. And this is really nice. The grains are very coarse, so you can really get that scrub. So if you like coarse scrubs, I definitely would recommend this. The scent on this is more just like straight kiwi. I'm not really getting a honey aspect to this. It's just like a really nice kiwi scent. It smelled pretty good in the shower when I was using it. So yeah, I'm glad I purchased this one. I did not get a chance to try out the coffee one yet, but I will let you guys know probably next week. I'll try that one out and let you guys know what I think of that one. But so far, this one is really good. It smells pretty good. I mean, it's not the best smell ever, but it is a nice smell. It's like a tropical kind of, you know, kiwi type smell. And yeah, as long as it does a job and is coarse and scrubs the dead skin off, that is what I'm most concerned about. So yeah, I definitely liked this one. And then I did try out a couple of the perfumes. So as you guys know, this one right here, this is Tease. It's the collector's edition. I already use this in sample form, so I already know that I enjoyed this one. So I use this like one day, and I do really like this fragrance because it combines with a lot of other fragrances. And what's funny is this one kind of does remind me of the Orange Flower Sun almost in a way. Like the Orange Flower Sun, like I wore it with it and it kind of smelled, I don't know, it just went really well. But this actually goes really well with a lot of fragrances, and that's why I wanted this. So yeah, I love Tease. It's really nice. It's like it's just such a good fragrance. And the lasting power on this is quite good. So yeah, I like the Tease perfume that I got. And then I did try this out on one day as well, the Victoria's Secret Wicked. And this one is different than I expected. I was expecting more of like a sugary warm vanilla, which there is like a sugary warm vanilla aspect to this. But when it's paired with that like floral note, it kind of throws it off a little bit to me. And it almost makes it smell a little bit like, I don't want to say this in a bad way, but more of like a mature smell. So like more of a older woman type smell to me. But let me know if you guys have tried these perfumes. Let me know what you think. I've only tried this one once, so I mean, I probably didn't have the best impression of it yet, but as I use it and pair it with more things, you know, it can get better and better. So yeah, I'm just definitely glad that I was able to add some more perfumes to my collection and all of that and try this stuff out. But yeah, so thank you for joining me for my Fragrance Friday video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching what I wore throughout the week, and I would love if you go ahead and put your scent of the day down in the comments because I love to know what you guys are wearing as well. If you enjoyed this kind of content, I would love if you go ahead and subscribe. I do these Fragrance Friday videos every single week, and like I said, if you want to follow me more on a daily basis, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will put my handle here again so you guys can find me on there. And And I do also do like my What's New Wednesday videos where I tell you guys about new affordable body care and fragrances coming out, or that will be coming out in the near future, and any sales going on or future sales to come. And also I try to throw in some content like hauls and, you know, collection videos, different things like that. So I would definitely love if you go ahead and subscribe. If you liked this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and comment any comments below. I read all through the comments and I love to hear what you guys think. And if you guys have tried out any of these products or have anything to say about them, go ahead and comment below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.